Hey guys, this is Margaret. I just finished the walkthrough this morning a little while ago and wanted to update you guys on some of the key features of the race. I forgot to mention in my earlier Periscope, if you guys didn't see it, the pit area. I'm at the finish line right now, as you can see behind me, finish line. The start line is right back over there. Well, kind of back over there. Anyways, what you'll notice is there is no pit area in the festival here. The pit area, unlike other races and other BattleFrogs, it is actually out on course. The pit is after the second obstacle. So racers are going to be headed out and they'll finish their laps here and then go out probably about a quarter of a mile to get back to their pit area. And all the pit areas are set up so that there's no better pit, worse pit. Everybody is going to be the same. The pit does not, well, the orphan tent I think is going to be underneath the pavilion. I'm not sure if it has power or not, but the pit spaces, go on Instagram and look at Mud Run Guide's Instagram. You can see a picture of some of the pit areas or the staked off areas, but there's porta potties at the beginning and the end of the pit, and the racers have to run right through the area. So like I said, there's no better pit space, worse pit space. As you saw earlier, if you watched, I came at you about halfway through the course. The jerry can carry is gonna be a game changer. Those are going to smell like garbage in our heat. Yeah, the porta potties might be a little ripe by the end of it, but luckily we've got a smaller competitive field for the BFX24. It's about between 100 to 120 people, I think, we'll probably see at the start line. And then in the festival area here where I am, there's going to be about 4,000 people racing on Saturday. So the cool thing is this is kind of the first time that a regular race, Shale Hill's done it once before, but otherwise this is the first time that a 24-hour obstacle race is just happening at the same time as one of the series' regular races. So tomorrow morning, these guys are going to get going at 5 today, but tomorrow morning we're going to have about 4,000 people coming onto the course. The BFXers are going to have priority on the obstacles. They've got multiple lanes on all the obstacles, so there shouldn't be a backup. And you guys better have coffee. I don't know if you guys, maybe the orphan tent will give you guys some coffee. But yeah, so let's see what else. Like I said before, the first platinum rig's got a fun little extra challenge. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but Ryan, it's not making it any harder, but it's definitely going to make the racers stop and think for a second on how to achieve the first platinum rig. You know, it was pretty fun watching him design that last night. The other big factors, otherwise the obstacles are pretty standard as to any other BattleFrog. So if you've run BattleFrogs before, you'll see the jerry can carry, it's a sandbag carry, not a rec bag carry. Otherwise the slack line, I saw that this morning. But a big thing is the sand. A lot of the running is going to be on sand. So I hope racers are ready to run on sand. Some of it's more packed than other parts, but after they get through a couple laps, I'm sure it'll be a little less packed down. So that's pretty much the key things. Yep, there's a sandbag carry, a pretty decent sandbag carry, but it's actually, Rachel Ann, it's not, they've got some rec beds, but they've got some sandbags as well. We are on the beach, so it's going to be actual sandbags this time. And speaking of sand, behind me you can see this is actually, I guess, the world's largest sandcastle. So we are right by the beach. It was built a little while ago, or a couple months ago, I was told. The weather here is nice. It is humid, so it's going to be pretty humid, but it's supposed to be 85 today, I think. But yeah, as you said, it is always hot down here. There is a penalty. There are 2 different penalties for the platinum rig failures, Ken, so it's kind of a surprise, but one of them, there is some penalty loops, and the penalty loops are going to be really fun to watch. They are going to take them on a course, not necessarily an adult course, so we might see some adults running some kids course if they fail a platinum rig, but it'll be fun. So that'll be let's say, yeah, I'm not the tadpole dash. Yeah, tadpole dash might be a little bit harder when you're 20 hours into the race, so that'll be a fun little, I don't know if it'll be as much fun for the competitors, but it'll be fun to watch for the rest of us. But otherwise, the course is flat, like I said. We are in Florida, so there's not a lot of water, so those that were worried about water don't have to worry about that so badly. I think the deepest water is going to be about waist, maybe chest if you're really, really short, high. And when the tide goes out, some of the water will be shin high. So that'll be water. I don't think is going to be as much of a factor. And it's going to be 66 degrees tonight, so really we shouldn't worry about that. But that's about it from here. I'm going to post some photos over to Instagram, so go check out Mud Run Guide's Instagram. And I'll give you a couple course previews. So yeah, saltwater will dry you out. So check over there. I'm going to be sprinkling those through, and then I'll be back when the pit kind of opens up and registration starts. So we'll see you guys in a couple hours.